Okay, let's get into it. We're still on day 453. I saw, let's see, Bavella is here now. Good to see you, Bavella. Piccolo is here. Beccatrix, welcome in. Piccolo with a 50 stream streak. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. So kind of you guys to show up so consistently. Okay, here we are. 52% condition. That's awful. Day 453. And yeah. Hacksaw. No. No hacksaw. Scrap.
Snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
No scrap. What forging was I going to do? So forget the forging. We're not doing the forging anymore. Now we're just going to Mystery. Maybe I want to warm up though. This weather doesn't look great.
I could eat anything. Hey,
at least I managed to think of the hacksaw before I got the fire going. I know, I spent all last night talking about enough heat, never had the scrap to forge with in the first place. Because first you start the fire, then you use the scrap. So of course I wasn't thinking about that part. I was, step one. I was focused on step one. So, hey, I feel like this is a growth moment for me that I figured this out ahead of time. This shows how far I've come. What tea can we make? What other tea can we make? There we go. Thank you. Put this here. Hey, that's too far away. This is a bad place for a fire. Will it warm up if I put it there? I don't think so. There we go. Okay. And maybe we make a little water. So we're going back to Mystery Lake after all that. Maybe we forge, maybe we don't. I don't know.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know. Heavy pack, I get it. Okay, let's just try to get back to Camp HQ without getting killed. Because, getting killed will be a real downer on the whole trying to get the 500-day situation. This weather is not great. I don't really like it at all.
Oh, I'm starving.
The smart thing would be to not try to go back in this. 10 stream streak for Bavella. Thank you. The smart thing would be to not try to go back in this. And yet. And yet she persisted. And yet he kept going anyway. Despite the fact that it looks like we're like 75% to a blizzard here. Fake Friday today, so you're happy tomorrow's a holiday. I don't know what Fake Friday is. That's interesting. To me, every Friday is Fake Friday because Fridays and Saturdays aren't that different for me. I tend to work both of them.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I won't ask you to carry much more, Astrid. I won't ask you to carry one thing you don't need. But I will ask you to not fall in the water. Okay? That is my request. Today is Thursday. Oh, okay. Thursday is Fake Friday. I get it now. We don't need hypothermia. We've already had broken ribs and food poisoning within the past couple sessions. I think we're good. And I can't sprint. Normally I would sprint through some of that, but I can't. My sprint is not really anything effective. Yeah, what about second hypothermia? No, we don't need that. Let's drink our other tea. We've had one, yes. But what about second hypothermia? Nope. Not needed. What we need is to get back to Camp HQ and stabilize. Yeah, no sprints. We don't need no stinking sprints. That's the price you pay for vests, wolf pants, wolf coat, and wolf coat. And always carrying 400 pounds of stuff, but yet not the hacksaw. Sprint. You can't sprint. Okay, so I'm gonna hold up 2 fingers. And I'm not gonna say why I did it. And now I'm moving on. You need a wolf hat. I do. A wolf hat would be cool. Why are you running at me? My stinky? What's your problem, dude? Oh, I offend you on a personal level? I hate rabbits just as much as you do. The 2 fingers is not to say hi to YouTube. But hi to YouTube. Our first stream did, last night's stream did go up on YouTube this afternoon. I'm gonna try to, I won't always get to put it the next day. I'm worried about putting just straight up too many videos out. So some days this might be the video. You sent flight dates and cost to your CEO to approve earlier, and she came back and asked you for all the details. So you sent the most detailed to be passive aggressive. Excellent. Yes, good job. I love it. I mean, what's she gonna do? Are you? You're already leaving. You're the most bulletproof person there. Full werewolf. Their wolf. Their castle.
Sure getting cold.
Thanks for that observation there, Astrid. Yeah, she does not need another court situation. She's got enough going on. The Whiff Wolf? Huh. I always thought that werewolf was not a gender-specific term. I always thought male werewolves and female werewolves were both werewolves.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Now, cold I'm not going to do anything about, but eat, yeah, I'll take care of you there. You worked your last shift last night and was saying you can just do what you like tonight. What are they going to do? Fire me? Yeah, exactly. I've worked last days where it's like that, yeah. Interesting. I did not know that. Does that mean more time for streaming, Pickle?
if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope. Thanks for asking, though. You check every night. I appreciate it. I appreciate the hustle, the consistency. I don't appreciate my brain saying, hey, why don't you go to Trappers? There's no reason to go to Trappers. Your Girl Scout cookies have arrived. Are those from Jeanette? Exercise and self-control. How come the Girl Scouts stopped making the chocolate chip ones? Those are the ones I like. They stopped making those. I don't like the rest of them. I would order the hell out of chocolate chip Girl Scout cookies. I remember when they did make them, which is probably decades ago. They were really good. All right, I hope we have plenty of food waiting for us. They stopped. So they did not. I'm not that old, no context, Gus. They did not stop making them in 1971. Do-si-dos? I think they still make do-si-dos. Man, that's a very low energy wolf there. That guy did not care about me at all. You've never had American Girl Scout cookies, only New Zealand Girl Guide cookies. They're probably the same. They're probably all made by the same company or something. I mean, I don't think the Girl Scouts make the Girl Scout cookies. I'm sure they buy them from someone and then resell them. Do-si-dos and your kid and Thin Mints. Thin Mints is like the iconic one that I know of, but I like the chocolate chips.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, and there's no food waiting for me on the porch like I wanted.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We're gonna have to tap into our supply of cattails here a bit more than I wanted to. Good for you. Yeah, there's my beautiful bed. My bear hide bed. It's fantastic. I could even sleep in that for an hour just to do it. Oh, 454. Let's update. There we go. 454. Yeah, I know, Astrid. You're gonna need something of something. Any meat in here? No. That's right. I brought all that stuff with me to like Mountain Town or something. Hey, Carl. I don't know why I came up here. There isn't anything up here. So I'm going to put the exercise room in the gym and everything. What about the hacksaw, though? There's the hacksaw. Okay, that's good. And there's the other hacksaw. There's my knife collection. 94, 100, 100. What do we got? 83. We'll drop that for 100. Give me that 100. There we go. I don't think we have any more hatchets, though. We need to work on that. Okay, let's go check the fishing hut. See what's out there.
I'm not sure I can carry much
Maybe
more.
not. Maybe we won't do that right now. Maybe we'll wait. Let's see. We got plenty of water. I don't know. I guess we'll sleep. Doink. Rhino Max, good to see you. Welcome in. Of course, this is all cured now. Everything goes on the cured side. Excuse me.
God, I'm starving.
Astrid, the anger is not needed. And drop these here. Drop this. Not that. Drop that there. Okay. And yeah, drop the Ptarmigan down too. Okay, groovy. Come on, Blizzard. Hit the road. Thank you. Wolves on the ice. I might have to do something about that. Especially now that I got coal and no forge to forge in. I was wrong about who the voice actress was for that too. It's not Jennifer English. I did look it up, but now I don't remember. But yeah, I like the idea that Ava is Will and Astrid's daughter. I can see Will and Astrid's daughter being a climber. That'd be cool. This weekend only at the Civic Center. Wolves on ice. Hey, dude. Ahem. Wolf. Where the hell is he? There you are. Can you come here for a minute, please? You're being awful slow. Jennifer Spanish? No. You had me for a second. Like, that's a weird name. There's all my food. You don't mind if I eat first, right? Do you? So we can do this the easy way or the fun way. And the fun way is easier also. Nah, wait, we screwed it up. We made him run away. Nah, well. Alright, time to fish. We'll kill him later. It's not even that cold. Yeah, I really thought it was Jennifer English, but I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Come on, little fire.
Qualify me. No. All right. Well, whatever. I guess we're gonna be here longer than I thought. Hello. Hey, where you at? There you are. Keep eating this fish. Let's try this again. There we go. Cheap as hell. I have no pride. Can we maybe... Yeah. Whatever works. You know what? This is how I didn't die. Moves like that. Why work hard if you don't have to? We'll cook that. We'll drop that there. We'll take that fat around the corner. Where there's a little bit of fat. This is kind of amazing. I'm pretty proud of this, actually. Look at that thing. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Got any other wolves as long as I'm out? As long as I'm ootin' a boot? You're a deer. I can't cheese you, unfortunately. There's never been a bear on this lake in this entire run. There's never been a bear over by whatever the hell that pond is, by the little cabin. That's never been there either. Ah, I'm too scary. Fine. You still get the trapper's bear? That bear has also never been there this entire run. I don't think I've had a Mystery Lake bear. No, I haven't. I had to go to a Muskeg to get one. No bears, no moose in Mystery Lake. Yeah, I assume, yeah, they were broken when I started it and it stuck. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Knife it. Hey, I'm just glad they didn't break the save. Mmm. Yummy, yum, yum. There's fat in there somewhere. Yup. I should make just a fat trail. That's disgusting, but would be funny. I don't know. Make water. No. Cook the food, damn it. What do you mean make water? Whose idea was that? Whoever thought of that, don't listen to that guy. May I have your hide, please? I'd just like to rip it with my bare hands, just to feel the visceral, you know, connection to nature. Get it under your fingernails. Thank you. Half of them sung Adele and half of them sung Lionel Richie. Yeah, the true generational divide. Yep. Yep, I can totally see that. Yeah. The original Lionel Richie Hello video is quite strange. Do I want the guts? Do I have the guts to go get the guts? I think I do. It's kind of like anybody from my generation. If you say to them, shooting at the walls of heartache, they'll go bang, bang with finger guns. And I don't think anybody else is going to. Because they won't know that song. He's in dance class. You know, the Lionel Richie song may think I'm strange. The song is beautiful. He's in, there's a woman sculpting a very strange looking bust of him. And the woman is blind. And he's like touching her while she's touching his head. And it's very, I remember it being very strange. And not in a fun 80s video way. A lot of fun, strange 80s videos.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
No, that's a very good Gen X test. Whether they know the warrior or not. Dancing on the ceilings is a bit bonkers. Only now, in the 80s, it was totally normal, I guess. In the 80s, we didn't know the videos could be good. We thought they had to be that way.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, how much longer are we going to be here? A couple hours? Might as well. Oh, I don't have another tip up, do I? Oh, I do. Oh, that's going to burn, that's going to burn, that's going to burn. Put water on instead. I don't care if we lose that. It looks like we started working on it. That's neat. I didn't know if you canceled, your progress was kept. Take on Me is an all-time great video. An excellent point. Druid. Take on me. Great video. B! Great to see you. I'm thinking of you, my friend. Glad to see you. Northern! Welcome in. Good to see you as well. Aha did an amazing cover of Take On Me. Are you trying to tell me that Take On Me is a cover? That they're not the OG of that? I really thought they were. Wow. Take on me. That's pretty good. I like that, B. Take me on. Oh, they did an unplugged version. Oh, wow. I might have to look that up. They were both the original and the cover artist. All right, now we're just sitting here.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Half the time B sees me doing Long Dark, I am in this fishing hut fishing. I feel like that's like a large portion of B watching me is just that. How long? 2 hours. Still nothing, huh? Yeah, I think you're probably right, Lev. I think it's more of a re-recording, but it's fun to say it's a cover. I'll wait out here. Is there anybody out there? Nope. Not a soul. Alright, the fish are closed today, I guess. Trivia question, because Quinn wants to know, what is the giraffe's name for Toys R Us? I believe it was Joffrey. I wouldn't stake everything on that, but I'd stake a decent amount on that. It's more fun when you guys ask me trivia questions, because you know I can't look it up. You'd see me do that. Damn it. You know what? I think we might just take it now. We're going to be here another hour and change. Let's clear this. You're welcome. Was she asking to find out, or was she asking to confirm if any of us knew? And yeah, it might have been pronounced Jeffrey. There's that weird... You'll put my life savings on it. Okay. Joffrey was the Lannister brat. That's a different spelling, but yes. I used to love going to Toys R Us too. Yeah. Toys R Us came back as an in-store part of Macy's. Alright, I've cooked the entire wolf. Let's go there. Damn it! The hell with it. Clear this. Give me that back. Give me this. We're done. We say Craig for Craig. We do. Yeah, Craig. 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 That's what we're saying. Craig. They're the same picture. Koru wants you to tell the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture. All right, we're gonna get well, we're not tired enough yet to sleep. We'll see. Like Daniel Craig. Craig. We get to sleep in a nice, warm bear bed. Excuse me. What are we going to do until then? Pastime, probably. We could make fishing tackle. Apparently you don't need any light at all to do that. I don't know how that works. Fitz wants to play with June, but June just wants food. Yeah. Pass 1 hour. And then sleep 6. Drink first. There we go. Sleep 6. How much condition regain do we get? almost all of it. Excellent. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to take my magic hacksaw. Probably this one. Yeah, because it's got the lower condition. And I want to head down to the dam and get some scrap. Now, because I said there was something I wanted to do, of course, I should have said that before I opened the door. Because I verbally announced a plan, the Long Dark was like, bet. That's what you think you're doing. You're welcome to try. I mean, I can walk down there. I'm not going to get lost in the tracks, but fine. We'll just do other things. I don't care. I don't care. I actually didn't want to go anyway. The joke's on you. I will not make an arrow. I will maybe make another bow. Let's check our... harvest this thing and then make an arrow. There we go. It listens. Yeah. The hills have eyes, but the game has ears. Okay, checking clothing. 91, 91, 97, 97, 87, 90, 92, 87, 87. Yeah, there's nothing. We could do that. Well, oh, that's right. We lost our sewing kit. Let's get one from the supply here. Okay, now we can do that. Quote 596. Druid just knew it. Wow. Very good, Druid. All right. Ooh. Mag lenserific. All right, I think I'll go the long way so that I can stop and get a snack. My tea's done already? That's a little early. Usually it's at the 50-minute mark. If anyone were to ask me, which I'll note they're not, I'd say we're taking the long way around. Gandalf, we could go through the mines of Moria. The chicks would be proud. Oh, I was quoting Gimli. I was quoting the Dixie Gimlis. I could take the long way home, but then I'd be quoting Supertramp. A somewhat forgotten great band, Supertramp. I'm now conscious of the fact that people are going to watch this on YouTube and say, huh, so he just kind of talks about music his whole stream. Like, he doesn't even really do any long, dark stuff. Nope. I mean, what am I going to talk about? Boy, it sure is cold today. Yep. Oh, and Batman. Don't forget, we talk about Batman plenty of times. Yep. Annie just joined the Ravensburger Puzzle Club, where she gets, like, discounts on puzzles. So I went and looked them up, and they have some 1,000-piece Justice League member puzzles. And I'm thinking that I've got a couple Batman puzzles that I've done already, but I do like Batman, and they have a cool puzzle that I haven't seen. 1,000 pieces, to me, that's the sweet spot. 2,000 is too big. I can't find anywhere big, small, to be able to make it with a 2,000. And, hang on. Under 2,000, it's done too quickly. It's too easy. So, for me. So, like, the sweet spot for me is 1,000 pieces. I like a 1,000-piece puzzle. 2,000 is right out. 1,500 is too big. 2,000 right now. I have a 3,000 piece Star Trek puzzle that I've never been able to make because I don't have anywhere big enough to make it. I honestly don't know what to do. Oh, Lev made that emote. Miss Pac-Man. Do I have a garage? Not with a place in it that... I don't have a table that's that big. There's only 2 of us. How big are our tables going to be? Oh, you're like cold or something? You have plenty of condition. I'm not. Do that puzzle on the roof. Make it on your bed. Time crunch. You have to get it done for our bed. It's 3,000 pieces. It is a Star Trek puzzle, which is somehow even nerdier than a Batman puzzle. It's pretty cool, though. I'll show it at some point. I can't make it. I have it in a box. I bought it. I bought it knowing I had nowhere to make it. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, well, I'll figure it out. Been a couple years, I haven't figured it out. I guess you could make like half of it. You could work out the edge. Because you always start with the edge. You could make half of it, glue that, and then make the other half. That might actually work. I hadn't thought of that. Then what do you do? Yeah, it'll be back there. See the whole thing. Back there. It's just this one big Star Trek puzzle that no one can see. Yeah, I don't know then what do I do with it. It's a good point. Then you take it apart. You almost always I glue puzzles after I finish them, and some of them are hanging up, and some of them are just waiting to be hung up. Everyone can see it if I put it on my bathroom floor. The upstairs bathroom has several of the puzzles I've done. I have like a whole almost Justice League themed bathroom up by the office. It's basically a puzzle bathroom. Yep. So is Scoopy gonna be here? We haven't seen Scoopy in a while. I also did not get any birch on the way here. I didn't really look for it either. There we go. Ooh, magic birch. Magic birch. It was a triple birch. Scoop. Scoopster. Where you at? Pixelscapes, welcome in. Great to see you. You had an entire double cedar limb the other day? Wow, that's crazy. You chopped it and then it returned. Scoopy doesn't want to be here either. It's just fat everywhere. So nice to have you here, Pixelscapes. Thank you very much for your support. Very appreciated. Pixelscapes, the most recent joinee of the Patreon. And we have several people in the chat who have been in the Patreon since day one. Lev, Druid, Koru. I probably forgot somebody and now I feel bad. Shouldn't have said anything. Sometimes I leave things here. Not this time. Okay, so clearly I've already gotten some scrap from here. Did I do the door in here? Yup. What, this coat hanger? Alright, I nominate you. Sure. There we go. I don't know about the workbench. What else we got? This thing? Handcart? Alright. Yeah, that's good. What'd we get? Because I don't add anything. 12. Cool.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Love Ikea, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm amazed the weather is basically the same. It's even still Maglensorific. Do I have... Yeah, I do. I thought about taking the poster, but...
Come on, little fire.
Anybody down here? Nope. Trying to make it 12 your new bedtime. All right, well, sleep well, Pickle. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a good sleep. All right. Now we're going to head back. Check back in with Camp HQ. Go over to Trappers, get the coal that I need, and then go back and forge. That's the new plan. And I expected to be harassed, but so far, nothing. Yeah, he said the word, time for hell, exactly. Hey, the worm thing is here. In fact, this is a brand new worm thing that I just bought today. And it fit the most important worm thing requirement, which is worm thing has to be cheap. It's $15 new. The old red worm thing broke. 15 bucks. The only price I like better than 15 bucks, 14 bucks. I looked at a similar product at Lowe's and it was like 40. I'm paying 40 bucks for a worm thing. Look at the wolf way up there, and I think he's eating a ptarmigan. That's weird. I've never seen them up there. Well, better up there than down here, I guess. So now I gotta hike my ass back out to the fishing hut to eat. Should have brought some of that food back. I might have to take the warm thing off. It's a bit too warm, actually, at the moment. It's too warm a thing. Exactly. Can you get on this? I've never tried. You can get on this. Can you get on the top? No, you can fall, though. Hang on, that's worth trying again. See if I can. Come on. Nah, I don't think you can. Oh, wait a minute. Almost. Almost. Good enough to kill stuff from. Did I see Bashrobe earlier today? No, what did he do? Bashrobe is amazing. He got all 4 bears and PV together for a picture standing up. That's amazing. That's crazy. I'm sure they don't react to each other. That's really funny. For Thor's tournament, is the tournament about take the best picture? Because how can that not be the winner? Haha, that's great. I am in the pocket of Big Worm Thing, that's true. That's fantastic. Good job, Bashrobe. Bashrobe's fantastic. The coolest thing is when you get that nice intersection, which we have several versions of this in the Long Dark community, of really good and really nice. Like, you know, there's a great line in a decent movie, the Steve Jobs movie, where the Steve Wozniak character, played brilliantly by Seth Rogen, I don't know why he doesn't do more dramatic stuff, says it's not binary. You can be gifted and a decent person. And Bashrobe absolutely gives off that vibe. Zach, I can tell you, is that type of person, is as nice as you would want him to be. Kimiota. So great. The Long Dark is blessed with nice, talented people. And that's not a coincidence. The game attracts that type of person. If you like to play or watch The Long Dark, you know what? You're probably pretty awesome. I've talked about that before. I think it's because the game rewards humility and punishes arrogance. And if you can't laugh at yourself, and if you can't learn from mistakes, and if you don't have patience, you're going to really struggle with this game. And so I think it finds those, you know, kind of more contemplative people. Maybe I'm just up my own whatever on this, but that's what I think. Because we've talked before about why is this community so nice? Because there's a lot of, you know, there's a couple of internet communities out there that aren't as nice. Or just cranky. A lot of them are just cranky. I find the Civ community to be a bit cranky right now. And I say that as a member of the cranky Civ community, so don't at me, because I'm right there with you. I'm cranky too. I don't know what I want. I was, you know, Civ 7, I was mad when it had the Civ switching. Now I'm kind of like, I wanted you to stick with that and make it work, not get rid of it. Oh, the Sims community. That's another one. But yeah, but like I agree with you, Koru, on quick gratification games, but I wouldn't put Civilization in that category. There's a lot of nice Civ players too. I think with any community, the loud people are the ones you notice. All right, we're back. You're the problem. Rhino is the problem. Now we know. I don't like that this is crooked. There, that's better. And it's too early to sleep, though. What can you do for me? Nothing. Why can't we make another tip up? I don't even know why I want one, though. Why do I want one? I don't want one. You don't want one. Stop looking on how to make one. You don't want one. Why don't you drop the freaking hide you've been carrying around all day? Why don't you do that? And you can't drop it with that key. You know that. There you go. Okay. There's not a lot to do besides sleep. Oh, wait, we were going to go to Trappers and get coal. I almost went back without enough coal again. Oh, we don't have any water either. Ugh. All right, fine. We're going to Trappers then. That's my best torch, is this thing. Civ does take a lot of patience. And, I mean, in general, I think Civ 7 has been interesting because I love it when companies take big swings. And they took a big swing, and the community as a whole, it was kind of like the Cougar for Long Dark. The community as a whole did not like the Civ 7 mechanic. But that doesn't mean that no one liked it. I would say the largest majority of the community didn't like it. And it's such a fundamental baked-in portion of the game that it's really hard for them. 38-month resub. Thank you, Lev. Thank you so much for all the support that you show me in all the different areas that you do. Hey, B! Look at this, Peach B! Got an arrow. I respect them trying to do something different. And so then they announced the other day that they're going to introduce a way to play one Civ through the whole game, which is what everybody didn't... Not everybody. The big bone of contention was that and the kind of locked-in victory paths. And they're changing the whole victory path system, which I think is a good move. But they're not saying you can't Civ switch. They're just saying you don't have to. I think that's a good compromise. It'll be interesting to see. It's going to come out next month. They just put out a patch the other day that yesterday they brought a new leader for free. And I do have to say, if you compare what happened with Civ 7 to what happened with City Skylines 2, this dev community has been very responsive, and they've talked a lot. And they've made some changes, they've made some pivots, and I respect it. I respect that they're trying to find, you know, how do we please a very fractured player base that wants a lot of different things? And I think the Long Dark is in that situation too. I think when the Long Dark 2 comes out, you will have a lot of people who want a lot of different stuff from the game. We don't all love the Long Dark for the same reasons. And we don't all want the same things from it. And I feel for them. I think it's a tough spot to be in. I just remind myself that no matter what, this game isn't going away. So if I don't like the Long Dark 2, I can still play this. You stupid deer. Don't make me think you're a freaking moose. This is pretty.
Feels like night is coming.
Yeah, we'll probably sleep in trappers. Oh, I need to check the day. Probably not 4:54 anymore. Boy, this is so pretty. What a shot right there. Look at that. It's like coming home. That's beautiful. It's a bit more vibrant on my screen than it looks like it is on Twitch. I don't know why that is. I'm sure it's some setting I have wrong. Did somebody say the moose is showing up back there now? Not right now, anyway. Ooh. I don't remember where I put the bed. It's over here. Oh shit, I don't have any water still. Damn it. Wait, I don't have any fuel either. I don't want to use my coal, that's the whole point. The coal is the point. Oy. Hang on. Why'd I go this way? Dumb. We'll just go get the coal now. Some sticks. Oh wait, I don't have a good torch either, damn it. Hang on, oh my gosh. Why are there no sticks back here? Okay. Nah, you're fine. I think I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. So if I look different tomorrow night, that'll be why. Tomorrow night stream will be over on the Shadow Alley channel. Don't know what we're doing yet. Riley, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I guess maybe I'll just do this. Sure, what the hell. I'm so overdue for a haircut. It's so depressing when I get my haircut though, because it's just like gray. All this gray falling down. Like, my hair isn't even really brown anymore. It looks brown. It looks more brown on camera. Like, if I look over there, it looks kind of brown. A long time ago, we took a vacation to California, and we went to Legoland, which was fantastic. And we got one of those caricatures where they draw you all as Lego people. And they drew Annie, and they drew me, and they drew my son. And mine, they made like completely gray. And I was not gray back then. I remember I was a bit surprised. Like Annie was like offended. On my behalf, she was offended, which is very sweet. A little salt and pepper, yeah. There's a lot more salt than pepper. I mean, I could always do something to make it darker if I wanted to. I just let it go where it goes. Let it do what it does. For me, that's fine. My choice. No judgment. Hey, it's the coal I need.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, sure you can. That's super fun. That's not a category I ever wanted to be in. You love your husband's gray temples and patchy beard. The beard is usually, like, the facial hair is usually the first part to go gray. Or at least to start to have gray pieces in it. I see guys in their 20s all the time with gray in their beard. Your beard is turning gray and your hair is starting, yep. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I one interesting thing for me when I get my hair cut is that, you know, I've been wearing glasses my whole life. So I've never really seen my hair cut. I see it before it gets cut,
I wonder if I
and
can
then I
drop
take
any
my
of this
glasses
here.
off, and then I see it after it's done. And that's it. I've never seen the, like, in-process version of it. And they always ask me, how does that look? And I was like, I have no idea. Anytime you go into a transition cave or a loading screen cave to get coal, go out the other side and come back in. You will always find more. I don't know if you missed it or if it respawns. I think it's a little of both. What gets me is when they give you the mini mirror to check the back of your head. Dude, I'm balding. I didn't need to see that. To me, I'm always like, I don't care what it looks like. I don't see that. You know, do you want it tapered in the back? I don't care. I get that they want, you know, and it's stressful, I think, to be a haircut person, because I think people can't articulate what they want well, but they know what they want. They know what they want, and they will absolutely let that poor haircut person know if they don't get it. But they won't necessarily explain it well. So I don't begrudge them questions. In my entire life, I've only gotten mad at a haircut once. Because they freaking just pretty much shaved it off. And I did not ask for that. Other than the Navy. I did not ask for that.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
The Navy, I was like, whatever. And that was down to the skin, man. That was the most... And I had long hair at that time. I had, like, hair, shoulder-length hair. Hard to imagine, I know. Yeah, when people bring in pictures of celebrities, you know, like, you're not gonna look like the celebrity. It takes more than hair for that to happen. You started cutting your own hair pretty much because of the anxiety of, so what are we doing today? The thing that gives me anxiety with the haircut is the small talk. I just can't handle it. You know, so you got the day off today. It's just, I get it. It's the same questions. I suck at small talk. I hate it. I am no good at small talk at all. Oh, I forgot to make a fire to, damn it. To make water. We're gonna need that. No. Whatever. Hang on. Okay. Do this. Okay. I've screwed this up. All right. I'm gonna use one of my coals. Here. Started with the torch. I can't handle the small talk. And my true nightmare was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I went to get my hair cut, and the person wanted to talk. They didn't just want to do small talk. They wanted to talk politics. I'm like, oh my god, are you insane? Why on earth would I want to talk politics while getting my hair cut? I don't even like talking about the weather. Talk about boundaries, man. Yeah, if I hadn't been all, you know, already in the apron and everything, the bib, I would have been out of there, man. And they always ask, like, so, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, it's so complicated to explain. Now I can just say, you know, well, I run operations for a publisher. And, like, they'll go, yeah, then sure, that sounds like a job. Yeah, thanks for the big heavy sigh, Astrid. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Rhino. Ooh. Yay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're Southerner. Making small talk is about being polite. Exactly.
I would drink just
exactly. It's a regional thing. I'm a New Englander. If someone says, you know, hi, how's your day going? What are you writing, a book? What do you want to know for? What's your agenda? Nice day today, isn't it? What's nice about it? Why do you want to know that? One time you just lied, but the whole time during the small talk and very slightly implied you might be a spy. That's a great idea. So, what do you do for a living? I'm not a spy. That's for sure. Well, okay then. That's a great idea. I like that. It's a Garrick approach. I'm a plain, simple tailor. I'm not a spy. Bed. Oh, we gotta check on the day. Check on the day. 4:55. You know what? We'll sleep first.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Magic. Hey, good to see you, Magic Jack. Saw a sign in Chicago at someone's home that said "Go away, help." Maybe they wanted the help to go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nowhere special? Always wanted to go there. Let's see. We are on day 455, so we are gonna change that to a 5. There we go. All right, the only thing keeping me from just going straight over to the muskeg is food. I could do it, though. I have furniture here I have broken down. I'm kind of amazed about that. Oh, really? Well, I guess we're not doing that. SIGH. Very well. How many? No, not that. How many birch barks could I make? I could spend 40... It only takes 45 minutes to make 9 birch barks? Wow. Let's do that.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I guess we're gonna be eating these cattails again. Oh, I have bad water on me. I didn't know that.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Why don't you sleep too? Completely out of left field, but you just found out Patrick Dempsey is from Maine. That's true. McDreamy's from Maine. Anna Kendrick is from Maine. It's not just Stephen King. There are other people from the state. He has a new spy show. I think so. But he could have used all that birch bark for Tinder. That's true. He does a lot of stuff for Central Maine also. A lot of charity stuff. And I think Andrew Kendrick still spends a portion of the year here. I am also from Maine. That's true. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not from Maine. I live in Maine, but I am not from Maine. I'm from away. That's what Mainers would say. I just went outside. I don't know what I expected. I don't know what I expected. Obviously, it's going to be the same weather. Yeah, he seems like a very solid dude, Patrick Dempsey. Do you want to make any of these things? No. Do you want to repair something?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Not really. You could repair these socks. Where am I from? Arizona? No. From Western Massachusetts. Specifically the Springfield area. It's not anything you see. Not Worcester. Farther than Worcester. Farther west than Worcester. The part of Massachusetts I'm from almost feels like more part of Connecticut than southwestern Massachusetts. Hartford ends up being a more important place to you than Worcester or Boston. Boston was 2 hours away. Like the Pittsfield area, yeah. Definitely familiar with Pittsfield. This blizzard is so rude. No, the map does fall off after Worcester. I mean, yeah, you know. Vast majority, not just of Massachusetts' population, more than half of New England lives in Boston. I grew up in what in Massachusetts would have been considered a small town. It's about 20,000 people. That would make it in the top 10 of Maine. Like, Maine is so small. Population-wise. Your father took you to mass schools after high school. Nice. Yeah, there's got a lot of good schools there. Both in Western Mass and obviously around Boston. But, you know, you've got UMass Amherst and everything. It's a big school. Now, I don't know why I'm thinking of doing this. I don't have any fuel. Other than the coal that I don't want to use. I need to give these little guys a pass. As much as I like to kill them. Western Mass is an unsubstantiated rumor. Yeah, it feels that way. Is that true, Druid? I didn't know that. Growing up, the big deal in Western Mass was the Big E, the Eastern States Exposition. Also very big in Massachusetts is Friendly's Ice Cream Restaurant, which is where Annie and I met. We both worked at Friendly's. You're so used to YouTube. Wait a minute, he has a bow? Yeah, I don't get to have the bow on YouTube. Hey, Jeff the Jar, great to see you. Today has been good. I got a warm thing for $15. That's a good day. I am feeling a bit of a headache coming on. Oh, but I got enough in the tank to finish the stream. I'm a weak streamer. I only stream about 2 hours. I'm amazed at these people who stream 4 or 5 hours in a shot. I can do that a couple times a year for special occasions. I just can't talk that long. I mean, I guess I can. I do nothing but talk all day, but it's a little different. I appreciate this weather. So we will head to the boxcars.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
And see what I can get going over there. I'd really like to get something cooked. I'd like to forge with a full stomach. Not have to deal with that while we're there too. I don't want to lose well fed because I'm so heavy as a you know, in the first place. I'm actually warming up right now. That's crazy. I love the muskeg. Not everybody likes this map. I always say that this is like one of the polarizing maps. It seems like no one has a neutral opinion on the muskeg. Victoria, good to see you. Welcome in. You have a neutral opinion on the muskeg. All right. Well, Lev is there to break the rule. You can take it or leave it. You like it, just hate the weather. I think it's a useful map, yeah. I agree. I think it's warmer than a lot of them. I think it is pretty easy to navigate. I know some people might not like that comment, but it depends on how you choose your routes. The Moobot guy writes a lot of books. Was there a Moobot command that I missed? I should try that. Yeah, I'm not as good at it as I used to be. I'm really, really a lot slower than I used to be.
Man, all I can think about is food.
What's gonna come out first? Half-Life 3 or One More Turn 3? Or what is the Half-Life that everybody's waiting for? Half-Life 3? Half-Life 2? I can't remember. Half-Life 3, thank you. FM is a place you like to spawn and then leave, and a place you can forge and leave. Well, those are both true. So, sticks over here. There we go. Step 1 is sticks. Not you, branch. I need to branch out. FM is your favorite forging spot. I would agree, it's very conveniently located for forging. I like DP as well, but crumbling slows that down. You know, having to go through crumbling as well, even though it's not really that far. It's kind of weird that they also let you forge in Broken Railroad when it's just right next to DP. Right next to Muskeg. Like, why bother? I heard that lip smack, Astrid. FM has no static. That's fantastic. Much clearer signal than AM. You're playing a lot of other runs lately, and FM is always the main base, really? Over in Spengler's, or where do you main base at? Because it's kind of tricky, because you don't there's no warm bed other than in the bunker. Oh, because you're playing outer runs, not other runs, outer runs. See, now I wanted to kill something and cook it, but I don't see anything to kill. This place is devoid of life. Fine. It's hard to stream and read good, that's true. Absolutely. Between the two caves and Spence's is the usual hangout. I do not know Spence's, but I do know what you mean. Remember those old text games? Like Zork? And if you type the wrong thing, it would just say, I do not know what, you know, whatever the word is. I do not know what wrench is. Get wrench. I do not know what wrench is. Get pliers. You have the pliers. You'd have to be decently old to remember those games, but they were fun in their own way.
I could eat anything right now.
Possibly because we didn't have anything else. That might have been why they were fun. Zork was like gaming blind, absolutely. And some of the puzzle solutions were so freaking obtuse. I remember there was a game called there was the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game. I was thinking of Leather Goddesses of Phobos, but there was also the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game. There was a puzzle with the Babel fish. And you tried to get the Babel fish and it would fall into the grate on the floor, and you had to get it to like bounce off something. And like, it was so incredibly, how would anyone ever think of this? It's crazy. First game you ever played was a game like that. It's called Task Times in Tone Town. Interesting. Infocom was the company that used to put those out. Or the one that I knew of. Foolish Mortals. I don't know that one. We didn't have the internet to look up solutions. That's true. Now that, Blueprints? Is it Blueprints? What is the puzzle game that came out last year that everybody got all excited about? I think it was Blueprints. If you like that type of game, that seemed to be really good. I'm not a puzzle game guy. I didn't love Portal, for example. I liked the sense of humor in Portal was fantastic. I like the idea of Portal, but I just can't. I don't like puzzles that only have one correct solution. That's why I like The Long Dark so much. It is a puzzle with 100 solutions. That's very fun to me. I like Puzzle Quest. That game was fantastic. But that's not really a puzzle game. Even though it's called Puzzle Quest. I'm thinking about that carcass over there, but I'm thinking no. I think I can do better. I think I can get some bunnies by the cave. Mist was tough, you cheated. I mean, you know. When I do episode 4 again and I get to that stupid Steam puzzle, I'm looking that thing up. City of Alzan. I don't know that one. Now, I did used to like the old LucasArts adventures, but they often had more than one solution to the problems. Phantasmagoria. That's an oldie but a goodie. I do remember that one. I think we're going to get blizzarded here. I don't know if we're going to get there before it happens. I'm thinking no. So be it. Get rid of the wolves then. Nobody. That's right. Myst was like a computer breaker. It was like the what was that game? It was a benchmark game for its day. There were a lot of computers that couldn't play it. It's too powerful. Aster, you're not even half cold yet. Hey, Trooper. Good to see you. Are you decaffeinated? First game you ever played was at NES Mario Brothers. Ooh, first game I ever played. I mean, I had a VIC-20. That had games on it. We had an Atari 2600. So probably Combat for the Atari 2600 was like, or Pong. Yeah, exactly, Victoria. I think I was there from day one. Yeah. Pong, Asteroids, Space Invaders. You gave up caffeine starting in January. Nice. Probably the best, as today would have been a bad heart day otherwise. Oh, I see. I'm glad you're doing what you need to do for your health, Trooper. That's fantastic. It's not an easy thing to make a lifestyle choice. I quit smoking a long time ago, and that was not easy. Long time ago. Just like the long hair, it's probably hard to picture me smoking, but I did.
Fingers feel numb.
Teenager wants to know if everyone here isn't old. I am the oldest of the old, and the answer is yes. And it'll happen to her, too. I was like you once. I was also a teenager. Oh, Pong was amazing. The guy who lived next door to us, who later turned out to be a low-level drug dealer, had a sit-down Space Invaders arcade machine, and we're like, this is, you know,
So cool.
that's living.
I want to lay down for a bit.
All right, thank you, Trooper. I appreciate that. Yeah. They have all these roguelike games nowadays. What really, though, is Pong roguelike. I'm surprised that hasn't happened, to be honest. Because we've had Tetris. You know, we've seen Tetris roguelikes and poker roguelikes. Has there been? I mean, because Breakout is kind of an advancement on the Pong concept. And I think there's been some Breakout style. There's like a pinball-y thing that's like that. And yeah, there's Drop Duchy, which I love and Lev loves. And that's Tetris. Basically Tetris roguelike. Hey, bunnies. Maybe. That's an interesting idea, Gus. Survival roguelike about a woman lost in the Canadian wilderness.
Can you eat trees?
I think the Long Dark is a roguelike. But your currency is knowledge. Ah, you little bastard. I knew you were going to get up before I got there. I knew it. If I shoot you with an arrow, you won't get back up. Oh my god. Oh, there you are. But I suck at shooting the arrows at the bunnies. I also suck at throwing the rocks at the bunnies. I hate the damn bunnies. God, I hate them so much. I don't even think that hit him. Damn it! Ah! The hell with it, I'm gonna go over here and warm up. I'll eat the rest of my cocktails. Cocktails! I'll eat the rest of my cocktails. I'll drink a few cocktails. I'm not going to lose my well-fed. Yeah, I think I've had enough. Hey, Bolamar. There we go. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. One of the first TLD videos you watched was my the worst animals of TLD.
Come on, fire.
Stupid rabbits. All right, damn it. You guys can't leave. I need you. Bunnies, come back. Switch. Keyboard and mouse. Holy crap, finally. Oh, you know what? That's fine. You can run that way. Hey. Where'd you go? Turn around. Damn it. So annoying. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Darn! And you broke my arrow. Stupid little jerks. You guys better be fat as hell. Flames! Flames on the side of my face. Very important meetings of the anti-Dunn League. The rabbits are the real villains, okay? The rabbits are the ones who caused everything. If you do all of Signal Void and all of whatever the hell the other thing is, Buried Echoes, I think at the end of it you find out that the rabbits were behind it all.
It's getting dark out here. Gotta look for shelter.
A rabbit is considered a trickster in Cherokee lore. I believe it. When I was a kid, I saw a movie called Watership Down, and I thought at the time that it was horrifying. Now I just watch it and laugh. Ah, yes. Yes.
Elite trees?
Yeah, look at your friend.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Thank you, Bolivar. And there's the canceled Dunn clip for the internet. Yes, exactly. I always wondered what I would say that would get me canceled. Watership Down is an amazing movie. It's basically Lord of the Rings with Bunny. All right, hang on. Anybody else? Any other candidates? Do I have my pot and my skillet? Yes. I don't see anything else hopping around. Your dad read and reread that book so many times. I mean, the dude came up with an entire language and mythology and everything. Richard Adams, I think, for the rabbit world. It's fascinating. I have my pot. Now I'm gonna need to eat way more, and we'll find everything hilarious. He did a cat book too? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Alright, I got one stick, so, you know. Life is good. I would prefer not to deal with this guy over here. Oh, The Velveteen Rabbit was my favorite book when I was a kid. That and The Little House, which are both two stories about anthropomorphizing inanimate objects, but The Velveteen Rabbit was beautiful, beautiful story. Oh, Tail Chaser song is by somebody else. Okay, interesting. I love The Velveteen Rabbit. I also liked Scuffy the Tugboat. I remember that one. Oh, that's really nice, Druid. That's nice. It's good to have little in-jokes with your family. Things that only make sense inside your conversations. Alright, well, I think our timing here is quite solid. I think I'm going to pop into here. We'll sleep 6.
I'm not sure I can carry much.
We're somewhat set up the forge. I don't have as much food as I'd like, but we'll deal with that tomorrow. Or whenever. We're gonna drink. We're gonna sleep 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what day we're at. It is 4:56. All right, let's update the big board. Is there ever enough food? There isn't, really. Yeah, so we'll update the board, and oh well, it's not on screen. So we're not gonna update the board. I'll update it later. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for tonight, the big board. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll be back probably Friday, more Long Dark. Friday might be the Lego stream, or it might be Long Dark. Not sure. Not sure. It depends on how I feel on Friday. If nothing else, Saturday. Tomorrow night we'll be over at Shadow Alley. But I want to thank Riley for the follow, Lev for the 36-month resub, Bavel for the 10 stream streak, Piccalil for the 50 stream streak, and all of you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Let's go find someone to raid who is doing what we are doing. And yes, you know what? We went there last night. We're going there again. It's Metal Rook. Let's go raid Metal Rook. They are doing As the Dead Sleep. Let's go. Thanks very much for watching. Stay safe. Take care of each other. I will see you next time. Hope you have a great Thursday. Bye-bye.